Guys, this is one of the biggest updates in FC Mobile. Are you ready to listen to the update? A little bit of drum roll, please, because right now, once the restart on 26th of September, FC Mobile will be one global region. It will no longer be seven different regions, it will be one global region. That means if I want to play with someone who is in USA, I can play with him. If I want to play with someone who is in Brazil, I can play with him. That means I can play with RK Reddy, I can play with Stobdy, I can play with anyone, and I can get matched up with anyone in this entire world. That is a big update, guys. It is very important that we needed something like this, because it gives a lot more it gives a lot more of ability to showcase your gameplay, your skills against the best of the best in this world. That is one global region. Now, Antoine and Timo has already talked about the market. Market will not be changing. It will stay the same. It will stay the same. So, unfortunately, you are not going to see many changes in the market. And now let's get into the gameplay, the deep dive of the gameplay that they discussed. I'm going to be talking about it in a very simpler English so that everyone can understand. But if you still have doubts, then comment section mein comment kar dena. I will explain it. Okay, so what they are trying to do in this game is, if you see this clip right now, the game feels very slow. So what they wanted to do was to maintain the balance of the gameplay. That is, the gameplay should not be so slow, should not be so fast. It should hold its natural essence of how realistic the game can be played. That is their point, or that is their vision, and they are trying to achieve that, making the gameplay very balanced. Because right now, if you play this game, it feels very fast, it feels very quick, the FIFA Mobile I'm talking about, and you feel like you don't really have time to do anything in the ball and you lose the ball. But it will not be the same in FC Mobile. You will have a lot more time to see your passes, to thread those passes, to create goal scoring situations by looking up and trying to see which of your players is in free space. So that is one of the updates. So now let's talk about acceleration. If you see on the pitch, there are three players right now. Top being the fastest, second being the faster, third being the less faster. That means your acceleration of your players will play a very important role when it comes to the speed of the game. But it will not be like your player, like for example, Winnie will run the fastest. The point is, even though acceleration will play a very important role, and now you might think that, okay, now if my player is fast, how will the defender catch him if he beats you? I'll come to that. So now if you see, the one with the ball is the attacker and the player in the red one is the defender. Despite that guy being very fast who has the ball, the defender still was able to reach the player and then take the ball away from him. So the ideology behind this is, even if your player has a lot of speed, when he is running with the ball, he has to take a touch of the ball to knock, and that will kind of slightly decrease your player's ability to run with the ball. And the defender on the other hand is running without the ball, so he will have a higher chance of reaching your attacker and then taking the ball away from him. So that means you don't have to worry if the opponent has a very fast player. You still have a chance to take the ball from him with this technology. And a lot of players have complained that there's no difference between tall and short players in terms of agility. And now if you see, they have improved that. On the left, the player is more agile, more quick, his dribbling is very fast. And on the right hand side, a player who is tall, he still can dribble, but then it is not as quick or effective as the one who is short. So that has been taken into consideration, and you may feel the differences of that in the game when you play it after the release. Now let's talk about finesse, and you all very well know that how finesse is a very overpowered shot in FIFA Mobile right now. But they have tried to address that issue, that not every shot that you take as a curve will most probably go into the net. You need to have a proper aim, a proper power that you need to give to your shot, and your angle needs to be right too. If you see, it says bad aim, poor pad angle. So your joystick will play a very important role when it comes to finish shots. You need to be on top of your game if you need to finish a lot more shots with finesse. So You have to practice that. It will come only with practice, so don't worry about that. You will improve, but initially you may face some issues. So your angle needs to be right. And also, if you see right here, your angle needs to be very right. Even if you're like, once you move the player into a clear open space, your angle, your joystick plays a very important part in trying to score a goal. And also, one more thing, if you are in a bad position, then you may not be able to easily score a goal. As you can see here, he's way out of his depth, his angle is not correct, goalkeeper is covering that post, and he ended up like he did not score a goal. So it is not like you can take a shot from anywhere and you will end up scoring a goal. It is not like that. The positioning of the keeper has been improved, and the difficulty level of shooting has been improved, so it is not easy to score a goal. And also, you can see here, this is the power shot, but if you are taking it from the correct foot, that means the stronger foot of the player, you will mostly score a goal. But if you're taking it with the weak foot of the player, you may not score a goal. As you can see, it is the weak foot of the player and the ball goes above the net, and with the strong foot it goes into the net. So this is one thing that I wanted to say. So you need to make sure, you need to be aware of your players' strong foot and weak foot, because sometimes in game you can take a shot from a weak foot and be like, oh shit, why did the player not score the goal? It is not your fault, it is not his fault, but it is a player's fault, that he needs to understand the weak and the strong foot of that player. And also, a lot of players have complained about the heading. So now if you put the right amount of pressure on your player on your opponent, his accuracy may fall into a problem. That means his accuracy will not be as good as what it is in the game right now. Right now, all you need to do is just put a ball into the box from the wing, and the opponent will score a goal. But that is not the case right now, and because pressure is very important, your defender needs to put pressure on that player, and if he does so, as you can see, his accuracy has been disturbed, and he could not score a goal. I'm not sure this will happen 100% of the time. People will still end up scoring goals from corners, but I think some sort of help from FIFA Mobile or EA FC Mobile in terms of the tiny bit of tweaks and improvements that they do, that will help us conceding less goal from crosses. And EA has also made some changes in the animation of the way player takes the shot. As you can see, this is the power shot that he's taken, more beautiful way to take that shot, and that is the curl shot that looks awesome. That goalkeeper should have saved that, but it looks absolutely awesome, to be honest. And this is one of the tiny improvements which many may not observe, but it is something really sweet. The ball, the way ball goes into the net, and the ripple effect of basically the net, they have improved the animation of it. It is a very small thing, but I thought I would show this to you. So here comes the main part of the video, that is how to use the power shot. So what you need to do is you need to make sure of the two things, that you are on the strong foot of your player, and you should be putting the power somewhere between 30 to 35%. If you use 30 to 50%, then I think you have higher chances of scoring a goal. If you go beyond 70-80%, you may miss the chance, and you need to be on your strong foot. I mean, the player needs to be on a strong foot rather than the weak foot. That is very important, that one needs to be aware of. This is something you will learn with the game, I'm pretty sure of that. Now let's talk a little bit of hard tackle. I think this is one of the most positive things for me, because right now in this game we only have one type of tackle, which is the normal tackle. He just puts in a foot, but here he's actually covering a lot of space, which helps to block any kind of shots or any kind of passes from the opponent. This will actually really help you to improve your defending and concede less. All of you already know that penalties will be difficult in FC Mobile, and even Timo addressed that, saying that he wants us players to feel the tension, to feel the edge, to feel the excitement, to feel the pressure, because right now it's very easy to score a penalty, and there's no pressure on us. Because we know 100 times out of 100 times we will score the goal. But if you're in a 90th minute 0-0, you get a penalty, it is not like you'll be free that yes, you are winning this match. You will be tensed as to one mistake and I'm done. I will lose my points, or I will lose my FIFA fans. So that is one thing. And even they have made changes to the camera angle that he's showing here right now to give you a proper feeling of taking a free kick. There is crowd, there is the whole entire box, the vision. So there are a lot of nice tiny little changes that they have changed, including the camera. So yeah, that was it, guys. I've covered most of the important topics that they have discussed during the live stream, and they have also released an, I think, FAQ on the Twitter. So go check out FC Mobile Twitter page. You will find the FAQ there, and you can go through the entire thing in text and understand. And if you still have doubts about these, comment section mein comment kar dena. I will explain, and let me know what do you think about the new changes that they have made. They are tiny, they are sweet, but I think they're very positive change, because crosses will be difficult, corners will be difficult, goal scoring will be difficult, power shot, you need to make sure that you have the right amount of space to use power shots, and the new skill moves like knock on and all these things. So I think this is a good change, and I'm actually very much looking forward to FC Mobile on 26th of September. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about it, and if you like the video and the information that I shared, or in the way I shared, like the video and subscribe to my channel. Until then, take care, love you everyone, bye bye.